Hello again on day 63. I wanted to add a little bit about juncos and how they play a very important role in the landscape and how good they are or how good they must be at saying hello. So I told you about the juncos. There's like a flock of them that are here all the time, and they've gotten to know me quite well. But that's not the important thing in what I'm about to say, because juncos play a really incredible role. I live along the coast of Big Sur, about 4 miles as the crow flies from the ocean. And it tends to be a fairly decent migratory corridor. I'm up at 2,700 feet. I'm very close to it. I think it's like 2645. And so there's a bunch of birds that will pass through, typically in the spring, early spring, and fall. Some of them winter over here. And the juncos are kind of like the welcoming committee for the migratory birds, or at least a good portion of them. Not the, the predatory birds. They don't really welcome them. But birds that eat similarly to them, they welcome. And juncos they eat a lot of stuff. They eat, insects and grubs and that kind of thing, but they also end up eating seeds. And when a bird comes in, migrating in, the juncos are kind of like the guides for the landscape. And the migratory birds will hang out in that flock of juncos. And the juncos lead them to where all the food is. Now, on the one hand, you'd be like, hey, I'm not sharing my food with you. I only got enough for myself. That's not what they do. When birds fly in, they tag along with the juncos, and the juncos must have some incredible welcome that they give them in order for that to take place. What does the junco potentially get out of it? I don't know, maybe merits in heaven. Next life is going to be a good one. Perhaps. But it also gets an increased number of birds that it is hanging out with. And if there is any predatory falcon or, let's say red-shouldered hawk, which, they'll eat little birds if they can catch them, then if there's more of them, there's a better chance that, the one won't get caught. So safety in numbers. But I like to really think of them as this welcoming tour guide, a bird that welcomes the newcomers, shows them around, and tells them where all the good stuff is. See, I think that would be a cool way to be with everybody. And if we could be that, well, I don't know, maybe we'd be having a much more pleasant experience here on the planet with each other. Okay, let that one sink in. Have a good rest of your day.